It's been 20 years since Sierra Vista native Adam Sadoff last picked up his air rifle and shot competitively. He traveled around the world competing in 3 Olympics. His event, 10-meter running target.
I guess the biggest confusion is the word running in there, and it is actually a bullseye that moved across an opening.
The history of the event dates back to the early Olympics. The targets were originally a deer or a boar before being changed to actual targets.
So there was 2 different speeds. There was a slow speed and a fast speed. So it was shot all off a hand, which is standing up, and I used a rifle with a scope on it.
Sadoff made his Olympic debut at the 1996 Atlanta Games when he was just 21, where he placed 20th. In Sydney in 2000, he finished 12th. His best Olympic performance came at the 2004 Athens Games, where he placed 7th.
My dad got me into hunting at a young age. My dad's always been a big hunter and whatnot. He did a little bit of competition shooting, just like silhouette type shootings back in the 70s, nothing crazy.
Sadoff's competitive shooting career began when he joined a local club for junior shooters. He had traveled around the world, winning silver at the 1998 World Championships and bronze at the 2002 World Championships.
We met in the 90s, and we shot in 3 different Olympic trials. Obviously, Adam made all 3.
Sadoff became good friends with fellow Team USA shooter Kobe Holland during their time as resident athletes at Colorado Springs. The two would compete against each other at World Championships and Olympic trials.
Sure enough, I missed one shot could take you out of the competition, and that's what happened to me. Is one shot and it took me out. He ended up winning the 2004 trials, and that's how they took the top 2. So fortunately, we both made it. So
in 1998, Sadoff joined Fry Fire as a reserve firefighter. He took a break to train for the 2000 Games before getting hired in 2001 by Sierra Vista Fire. He's currently the captain paramedic.
It's the most critical job in the fire service, because what he is he's the captain paramedic. So what he does is he runs a crew. So he is the first line supervisor for an entire crew out of the station.
Bradley Deaver is the current deputy fire chief at Sierra Vista Fire. He first met Sadoff in 2006 when Deavers joined Sierra Vista Fire.
A lot of medical calls together, a lot of wrecks together, just in different degrees, different roles.
Sadoff hasn't shot competitively since the Athens Games, the last Olympic to include the 10-meter running target.
I was already working at the fire department and stuff like that at the '04 Olympics, so I needed to have a job. So it's hard to stay dedicated and at that level when you have to have a second job.
His air rifle, a blast from the past, still looks the same today as it did 20 years ago, down to the sticker. In Sierra Vista, Adrianna DoPadre, Cronkite News.